The promise of electrified, autonomous, connected, shared mobility means cars, vehicles that will last hundreds and hundreds of thousands of miles. Well, what does that mean for the tire? Well, fortunately, we're here at Bridgestone. And John, can you give us your take on what this means, this longevity?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much. So very excited to be here. And with Bridgestone, make very high-performing, durable, long-lasting pneumatic tires today. Unfortunately, it has the weak link of air. So you start thinking about the fact that of the low pressure or even have a road debris could cause a flat tire, what that does to you. And today it's a big inconvenience, etc., and potentially even a safety concern. So if we can take out that variable of air, you end up having potentially longer tire wear and even more an efficient tire. And that's today. You start thinking about the future in terms of extended mobility, whether it's shared fleets, a connected economy, or even autonomous vehicles, when you don't have the driver actually there to do anything with the tire or to check or maintain, etc. So that's a huge benefit when you, again, take out that variable of air with an air-free tire, and again, get extended mobility, improve your safety, and also the longevity, as you said.
So from a maintenance perspective, I guess you're not filling it up with air anymore, huh?
Exactly right. So when you wake up in the morning, that low tire pressure light comes on, you don't have to worry about that. You get in your vehicle and you go to your destination.
Now, one of the things that, I'm reading increasingly, I guess now that, electricity takes away a lot of the particulates, now people are starting to get concerned about, rubber from the tires and things like that. Is that something that should be a concern?
Well, from a sustainability side, what's awesome with this is the fact that these tires can actually be retreaded as well. So as the tire, one, from a standpoint of tread wear in general, when you take out the variable of air, you actually improve that tread wear.
Okay.
And then a retread tire actually uses less rubber and less oil than to buy a full tire. And so these tires can actually be retreaded, which again helps out from a sustainability standpoint.
That's wonderful. Now, what about sensing and things like that? Do you anticipate some sorts of sensors to help do proactive maintenance?
Absolutely. So today, where they have tire pressure monitoring systems for a pneumatic tire, we still see that same type of thing, again, in terms of knowing and being smart with the tire. So in the future, we'll first get to the point of having a viable product and technology, and then we can get to the point of actually having sensors in it and better understand the tire and how it impacts the full vehicle, passengers, goods, etc.
Now, what about from a ride perspective? Does it give you a nice, smooth ride?
So that's the benefit here. So today there are solid tires, so there's air-free tires, but the footprint isn't what it is on a pneumatic tire, and you can actually get what they call like a solid shock. You don't have that. That's not with the goal of a air-free tire is that you have it perform like a pneumatic tire, but again, you eliminate the impact and the weak link of air.
And that's because you have this kind of shock-absorbing type of design, I guess.
Exactly right. So actually it deforms with the footprint, so you actually have a very solid footprint, and then we can tune it to actually perform and feel like the same kind of ride as a pneumatic tire.
It also looks like there just isn't as much rubber because you don't have to cover the whole thing, right?
Correct. So it's on the tread side. We do have, we call it a web on the just below the tread between the wheel and the tread, so we do have that. But in general, it is less rubber on this particular.
And I see it on bicycles as well. How will it impact a bike ride?
So that's pretty exciting. So actually, those tires are going to be at the 2020 Olympics in Tokyo, and they'll actually be using that bike and those tires in the Olympic Village and be able to, again, showcase what Bridgestone's technology is.
Well, John, I really appreciate your time, and thank you for enlightening me about the tire business.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much for the opportunity.